Hello, I'm Debbie Bell-Hosking here in Stockholm at the FinTech Hub, and I'm talking to Henrik Hjelte of ChromaWay. We're chatting about combining blockchain with databases and also blockchain for real estate. So Henrik, hello.
Hello.
Let's start off with your project that does combine blockchain with databases. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, so we came up with this idea, we call it a consortium database, and that's combining a private blockchain with a traditional SQL database. And the point is, of course, that traditional databases have been around for a long, long time and used in every enterprise in the world. And we think they are used for a reason. So you don't want to throw out that and replace it with something new that's less than 1 year old. With a consortium database, you get all these benefits of a database, like you can have independence of applications, a lot of applications working on the same central data set in your organization. You get the security, you know how to upgrade them over time, and so on. And you can even use, with a product, you can even do validation directly in the database, which they are designed to be very good at. But also get all the benefits of a blockchain. So you get list of transactions that cannot be changed over time. You get the voting between the different parties. So that's the core idea that we have consortium database combining SQL with a blockchain. And we have a product, we call it post-chain. That's the first implementation, but I think this could be something that others could do as well.
Now, Henrik, what about your project with the Swedish Land Registry? How's that going?
Yeah, it's going great. We're now in the third phase. So if you don't know about it, it's about having smart contracts or a smart workflow for the process of buying and selling a house. Currently, it can take 3 months and sending paperwork between different actors, between the bank, between the buyer and the seller, the land registry, and so on. We can bring down that time to maybe a few minutes using mobile phones and digital signatures. So there's a lot of saving in time, but it's also actually less prone to various kind of frauds, and it's more resilient against cybercrime and so on. And it's more transparent as well. So we have a consortium or a group of companies working on this. It's us, ChromaWay, and a future studies company called Kairos Future. So we are leading the project. And then we have a Telia company, a telecom company that have an identity solution, as well as Swedish Land Registry, of course, and 2 banks, SBAB and Landshypotek Bank. 2 new actors that I'm not allowed to mention, one in the public sector and one private sector. And the goal now is to have something that actually works legally, that we can do the world's first real estate transaction using this technology. So do this whole workflow in a few minutes rather than 3 months. And it's interesting for Sweden, of course, but it's probably even more interesting for other countries, developing countries, where we can actually make a big impact on reducing corruption and stimulating economic growth as well.
What about India? What can you tell me about your project there?
Yeah, so that's talking about corruption. They have a problem with corruption with their land registries. So we did a project now together with KPMG for Andhra Pradesh. It's one of the states with 50 million inhabitants. So we did first project to have a secure registry of titles. So it's somewhere similar to the Swedish, but in Sweden we look more at the process of buying and selling real estate, whereas in Sweden or in India we look more at the actual registry, having a registry that's not prone to corruption. It's totally transparent between different actors, and you can make sure you can see exactly who made what change and so on. So it's very stimulating for us to be able to go into India, and hopefully we'll do some more work there.
Well, Henrik, thank you so much. Very interesting projects undergoing with ChromaWay. Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
And thank you for watching.